Kuzmenko across. Anderson with a shot blocked. Jake DeBrusk got in front of that one. Another chance. Anderson again takes it wide. He scores. Trying to pull it in front. Puck skipped past Pospisil. Flames keep it in. Mantha with room. Into the middle. Pospisil scores. Flames.
They stay with that same group, Shorty.
And they win the draw. Weegar scores! Kuzmenko was shaken up at the side of the goal. Vancouver Canucks led 4-1 after one, but Calgary has scored 3 goals on its last 4 shots dating back to late second period. There's a chance, and they've got another! Miller, Besser, and Hronek back out. Here's Zary. He's got Pospisil going hard to the net. Connor Zary, drag move to the backhand, to the forehand. He scores!
Huberdeau directed it to the net. Here's Anthony Mantha. What a Flames debut he had. Gordie Howe hat-trick. The puck is in the net from Huberdeau. Huberdeau to Weegar. Back to Huberdeau. Back to Weegar. One-timer. He scores! Hands it off. Jonathan Huberdeau waits. Back over to Kuzmenko. Flames have it set up. Shot and a goal from Nazem Kadri.
Flyers after this puck. It's 3-2 if they hurry. Couturier off on the right side. Brink in front. They score! Joel Farabee swatting that one past Wolf.
Didn't get what he wanted on it. 2-on-1 Flames. Coleman, Backlund. Coleman passes back. Scores! Jake Bean, a wrister into traffic. Pospisil there. A shot and a goal from Jonathan Huberdeau. Drysdale moves in. One-timer from Tippett. It hit Miramanov. And the empty net as Kadri with the attempt. And he scores!
Rasmus Anderson works his way around Hyman. Then makes a move to the middle and scores. Brilliant work by Rasmus Anderson. And he has tied this game at 1. Lomberg double team. But Colson. That's strong in there, but didn't clear. Ball a shot. Rebound. Score! Nugent Hopkins turned it over. Connor Zary with a soft chip. Gets it back on a deflection. Shoots and scores.
Anderson. Lomberg. Anderson slap shot. Changes directions. Just missed. Coronado scores! Mantha was defending. And Calgary will get it out. Empty net. Coronado scores! Now Backlund. Empty net for Anderson. Couldn't one-time it in with the cord caught out. Coleman. Slap shot. Scores! Flames had to be careful. Tracks back again. Now they get it clear. Could be a 2-on-1. Coming up is Kirkland with Anderson. Trying to get it over. Anderson scores! Around pass Backlund. Miramanov again holds it in. Pass goes all the way across to Weegar. Slap shot. Oh, scores! Coleman nearly redirected. Kadri. Resetting. Huberdeau. Anderson. One-timer. Shot blocked. Rebound. Scores! Kadri ties it! Flames trying to take advantage of an offensive zone draw. One by Backlund. Bean shot. Scores! Goes after it. Swings in front on the backhand of Kuzmenko. Now into the slot. Ball to Anderson. Shot. Tipped in. Rebound. Scores! Hit the blocker of Comrie. Now underneath the stick. They jam away at it. Zary's shot blocked. They jam the net as Ball tries to get one on. That was blocked. Backlund scores! Hard. Nearly lost control, then does give it up. Kuzmenko a steal. On to Anderson, pitching in. Sharp angle shot, scores! Appleton shoved at. He comes free. Kuzmenko. On to Kadri, back to Kuzmenko. Sharangovich. Kuzmenko scores!
McAvoy's pass is deflected by Farabee's got the empty net. He'll backhanded and score! Joel Farabee!
Everybody going tonight for Calgary. Anderson, knuckling puck, stays away. Backlund, swung and missed on that. Ball to the front, tipped in, scores! After a lengthy scoreless tie, and Calgary, hoping they're in the driver's seat. 2-on-1, Huberdeau to Mantha, to Huberdeau, scores! Rasmus Anderson takes the man. Now at the side, Pratt jams the front. Vladar keeps it out. They'll shoot for the empty net, and it's in! Shoots, Walker stop, rebound right in front of Stuart Skinner, but Sharangovich couldn't get to it. Ball keeps it alive for Calgary. Sharangovich a shot, scores! Sends to Zary, he turns, Zary cuts in. One-timer, that hits Kadri, and Zary scores! His shot blocked. Coronado again. Coronado some room. Coronado shoots, scores! Off the draw, Coronado is Backlund. Coronado overtime, shoots, scores! Matt Coronado's second!
Owen Tippett, a little stutter step move on Chatfield. Now behind, hands off to Konechny, out into the slot. Sanheim in front, and they score! Frost!
Make good on their third. Coronado reverses. Uyghur's shot changes directions. Kadri scores! Trips up over that Calgary line. Kadri going the other way. Kadri has Kuzmenko. 2-on-1. Kadri shoots, scores! Up ice, Gilbert hit by Kirkland. They go down in a heap. Puck the other way. Kirkland and Gilbert sorting it out, and the Flames score. Coronado. Backlund to Uyghur. Some room in traffic. Uyghur shoots. That's blocked. Loose puck. Huberdeau. Backlund scores.
Fires steal it in center ice. Nice job there. Here's Lawton. Wine fire. That one takes off. Goes to the corner. Then another quick shot by Brinkside. Rebound. They score.
9:27 left in the second period. Prime Monday Night Hockey presented by Uber Eats. Here in Calgary. Backlund a shot. He scores. Prevents that scoring chance. Wolf will move it along for Kuzmenko. Wide open. Huberdeau. He's in. He scores.
Lomberg on to Rooney, some room. Kevin Rooney head down, drives it in with a shot, rebound, Kirkland scores!
It out to his partner Rasmus Andersson.
Nurmagomedov scores! First of the season's a big one. Coleman hanging in tough, gets the puck out, Marchessault. Nashville clears, knocked down, here's Coleman, into the empty net, he scores! In tight, Pospisil. Kadri, Anderson, one time scores! Backward stick on to Uyghur, who will escape this one out. Sharangovich to Coronado, closing in, shoots, scores! What a shot! Flames are 0-2 on the power play, great chances, 6 shots by Calgary in the man advantage. Uyghur, Sharangovich, one time scores! Almost the exact same spot, right, Kelly? Zary has a man to the front. Zary shoots. Sean Bagel scores! Log jam on the near boards. Flames have it. Pospisil to Backlund, who is open. On to Anderson. Kadri. Soft pass. Anderson scores! Trying to start with the puck. Wins it on the backhand. Bouncing disc, and Uyghur settles. Uyghur head up. Zary. Slot. Sharangovich scores!
Rounding the net. Tippett holds. Hands off to Ristolainen. Ristolainen to the wrist shot. He scores!
Nice chances on the outside.
Uyghur now in control of the wall. Zary to the goal line in the slot. Huberdeau! He scores! I learned mine a long time ago. Now out in front, Forsberg on cue. Comes up, gets a block from Norris. The rebound, he handled that. They score! There goes Dustin Wolf, who was back for a moment. 6 skaters get back out there for Ryan Huska. Kadri scores!
Sharangovich trying to go back up top. Mackenzie Uyghur swings to Zary. His wrist shot scores!
Or maybe the puck was deflected, but they waved the icing off. Sanheim will play to the right side to Couturier. In front, Frost, he scores! He scores! Morgan Frost, the redirection!
Zary. On the ball. Cross ice! Would have loved it there. Anderson, now they get one!
Coleman on the doorstep.
Drops for Kadri. Kadri up the middle. Kadri into the zone. Kadri shoots, scores!
Flames looking for something late in Pittsburgh. Kadri in tight. Huberdeau scores!
But when your margin of error is so small, they don't go in.
Ball to the front. Kadri scores! Coleman, Kadri, some traffic in front. Backlund has Anderson. One-timer, scores! Into the slot, Coronado, and that one nearly knuckled back against the grain, but stayed out. Ball to Weegar. Ball, shoots, scores! Sharangovich, gaping cage, shoots and scores! Zary, side door, and they found him, but it slipped under his stick. Weegar. Zary, Coronado, closing in, shoots, scores! Weegar got him, puck up, and Huberdeau just couldn't corral it to keep it in stride, moving up the ice. Taking for it, Huberdeau pops it, Weegar shoots, scores!
Konecny with a pass here to Sealer, who turns and fires. Save rebound, they score! Immediate response, and it's Joel Farabee!
He couldn't get into the star zone. Lyubushkin stepped up. Pospisil throws a hit on big Jamie Benn. Here come the Flames. Huberdeau scores! Kuzmenko looking cross zone. Stars territory. Mirmanov shoots. Fought off by Andre. Rebounds there. He scores!
Pellegrini's case, fewer games, but he has the best points per game of anybody. For another one here, and the save made. Rebound, Frosty scores!
Chance for the Flames to get out. Pospisil stumbled. Huberdeau makes up some time. The Calgary is shot right on, and a stop by Soros. And that puck, did it go in? It did! Steven Stamkos. In the meantime, the Flames trying to even this game. Rooney drops it back. Pahal some room. His shot scores! That puck is in, and Pahal knows it. Huberdeau, stick handling. Dozen seconds left on the Calgary power play. They want a shot. Zary stops, puts it on, deflected. They score! Huberdeau! Pospisil at center, 2-on-1 with Huberdeau. Pospisil in, passed over, Huberdeau scores! Up ice, Kadri. He's got some room. Kadri, spinorama, shoots, scores! Oh, what a goal! Blake Coleman. Coleman coming up ice, takes a look. Calgary off the bench, spots there in, shoots, scores!
When the Flames play a nice tight variety of game and wait, they can be very successful. If they get a little bit too open, look out.
Kadri, what a moment! What a goal! Stood up there for Hagee throwing it. So is Tkachuk, who's trying to get the Panthers into it. The Flames have it. Coronado to Coleman, scores! Panthers depart back to the bench. Backlund shoots, scores! Into the middle, Backlund shot, point blank, stopped by Swayman. Good look for the Calgary captain. Now Coronado set up, he scores! And you're right, might have saved a goal at one end, and Barry's at the other. Kadri trying to follow up, he does and scores! Pelche off a leg. Flames getting a little sloppy here. Here comes Lomberg, drops it in. Zary closing in with a shot. Tim Lomberg scores! Anderson holds his own for Calgary. Back to the line, Coronado reverses, some room for ball. Ball in, shoots, rebound, Coleman scores! Back to Coronado, looking for a shot. Zary, Coronado swings on, stop, rebound, scores! Jonathan Huberdeau! Coleman on to Huberdeau. Short-handed, Huberdeau's got some room to the net, backhand, scores! Calgary picking up the puck, Kadri in, shoots, scores! Sharangovich would love one here. His shot blocked by Murphy. Pelche rebound. Zary scores! Zary, fresh off his 8th of the season. Now Coronado in tight shoot, scores! Everybody into the mix today. Blade was on the ice. Being in for the line, shoots, tipped in front, Coleman scores, he got a piece. Coronado to Backlund, empty net, Michael Backlund puts this one away.
Severson, he hands off to Tippett. Tippett cutting to the slot, the shot, it's a pass, Frost slams it home, they score! What a setup from Tippett. Tippett roaring in across the line, drags, couldn't get much on the shot, it was blocked off, bounces to Frost for the shot, he scores! Morgan Frost, a laser! Picking it up is Lott. His pass on the tape to Frost. Frost trying to make the move on Zellweger and does. Frost around behind, trying to bank it. He scores! And there's the check by Farabee. He's got it in an empty net in front of him. Farabee with a goal to make it 3-1 Philadelphia out of the box.
Played in the KHL as a 17-year-old. Did Askarov. Uyghur's shot tipped in front. Huberdeau scores! Tail end of the power play for Calgary. Anderson sent it over. Blocker stop. Punching that out at Askarov. One-timer. Calgary right pad stop. Rebound! They score! To ice this one for the Flames. My goodness. Pospisil not allowed to get the empty net. Huberdeau, well, he scores!
Steele, good work there to get it up the wall to Hathaway. Couldn't clear, but failing fouls the play up. Gets it to Hathaway and across the line. Hathaway checked from behind. Got it in front. It's loose. They score!
Up the middle. Pelche, partial break along. Deep stop by Lankin and rebound. Zuri scores! Mackenzie Weegar head up. Gets around Garland. Passes through the middle. Huberdeau. The Calgary shoots, scores! Calgary trying to ensure that's not a moment they look back on and regret. Here's a steal. Huberdeau shoots. He scores! Would love a late goal here. One-timer. Calgary shot. Rebound. Coleman scores! Flames will try to get something going here. Zary in, trying to shoot, swept into the goal, scores! Looking for Coronado as he battles with Kesselring to get to that puck. We'll see what center's elevate as Coronado comes out of the corner, finds Mahal, scores! Flames have to clear, Anderson sends it back in. Coronado hot on the puck, Backlund, alone shoot, scores! Coronado settles the puck. Hanley moving. Finds him. Hanley in, shoots, tip, scores!
A spot for Sharon Govich up the middle again. So this might be an opportunity to try that.
Weegar to the front. What a play! And Kadri finishes this time. Coronado has Kadri. Goes back to Kadri. Oh, thought that was it. But Gibson slid over. Now Huberdeau scores!
The Flyers get the puck to the point. Zamula to Konechny, turns, fires, off cross white, the rebound, he scores! Turn it over, tip it to Konechny, but the shot went wide, short side. Goes back out, tip it back to Konechny again. Konechny holds, centers, and shot, score! Frost!
Coleman, Coronado shoots, scores! Sharon Govich, Calgary down low. Spots Huberdeau. And the Coronado. Release, stop, rebound. Huberdeau scores!
Here's Drysdale moving well, waiting, fires, they tip it, they score! And there he is, Morgan Frost with a payoff!
Take it to the boards. Pestered a bit by Nazar. Goes off sticks out in front. Available a shot. They score! Matt Coronado! Bedard 1 point shy of 100. Now Sharon Govich. His bid, a chance here. They score! Jake Bean. Sharon Govich will get it out. A steal. Jonathan Huberdeau shorthanded. Sharon Govich cradles it. He scores!
And it feels like Kadri might get it, doesn't it? The way he's played here in this game.
Line seems to be heating up again. Pospisil, two ball, makes the shot in, shoots, scores!
The puck in, Drysdale will get it back out. There's Konechny. Konechny will move it to the middle. There's that pass to Frost across ice. Tip it back for Frost. They score! What a rush!
And floated down the ice. Pelche. Barons following up. Pelche. Now to Sharon Govich. Shoots, scores! Flames on the forecheck. Coleman. Hounds down a puck. Goes to Coronado. Shoots and scores! What a laser from Coronado! Now down low, Connor. Trying to protect that with his frame with Scheifele, but Rasmus Anderson there and a wobbling puck. Coleman scores!
Kuznetsov to the line, got it through to Farabee. Farabee looking for it in front, the backhand, and he scores! Joel Farabee!
Krebs couldn't get to it. Short-handed breakaway. Huberdeau in alone. Scores! Tries to pass, and a great play to break it up by Rasmus Andersson. Up ice come the Flames. Huberdeau finds Kadri alone. Dietz shoots. Stop. Score! Again, now to Sharangovich shoots off the goal post. Oh, he couldn't do that again if he tried. Now tipped in, he scores. Sharangovich. 0 for 5. Flames penalty kill, trying to come up big again. Coleman with the empty net tripped up there. Delayed call to Backlund. Might ice it here. He scores! Pospisil shoots. Stopped by Fleury. Kuzmenko. He lets it rip. Stop Fleury. Pospisil the rebound. Scores! Backlund with 16 seconds left to go in the period. Pospisil has a separator now to the slot. And now Andersson pumps it in. He scores! To Kadri, back to Uyghur. One-timer Sharangovich. Stopped by Comrie. Bouncing puck. Coronado to the front. Saved by Comrie. Now Uyghur unloads. Scores! Pelchain to take it. He wins it back. Hanley in front. Scores! Kadri gets one back for the Flames.
Well, no, because it is a shot from distance.
There's a shot. Save rebound, Farabee. He scores!
From Andersson back to Barry. Return to Rasmus Andersson. Now to Tyson Barry. On to Kuzmenko. Barry shoots, scores! Tipped in front by Coleman. Coleman had to take that draw. Trouba wants to get it out. Hit the back of a Duck player. Coronado picks it up. His shot scores! Uyghur. To Backlund. Did he touch it? It chipped in and Gibson plays it all. Turned over. Coronado scores! Another block, again from Hanley. Hanley to Coronado for the hat trick. Scores!
So we're going to see Frost as a real asset to this team on the power plays. Good on the half boards there.
Kadri in, shoots, scores! Bouncing puck off a skate that floats for the Flames as Pospisil gets rid of it. Sharangovich drops for Frost. Crossing over, Frost the rope, shoots, scores! Backlund into the middle. Sharangovich what a play! He's hooked and scores! Now to Kadri. Uyghur, Kadri. Flames have the Kraken at their mercy. Huberdeau, one-timer, scores! Now to Uyghur. Coronado. Uyghur. Kadri, one-timer, stop, rebound. Coronado, block, scores! Again to Uyghur up top. Uyghur closing in on to Kadri. Now Uyghur one-timer scores! What a shot! Calgary with a lot of work to do now. Trying to come back against Canadian rival Toronto. Uyghur blast, that's blocked by Tanev. Rebound scores! There's an answer back. Huberdeau switches. Huberdeau to Uyghur. Coronado, Uyghur. Again Huberdeau. Shoots! Scores! Flames have numbers. They're going to send him here. Pospisil with Andersson joining. Rasmus Andersson holds, shoots, scores! Past the Flames at the line, and Wolf on to Uyghur. Knocked down by Frost. He's joined by Farabee. 2-on-1. Frost in, shoots, scores! Finds some time. Flames changing. Kadri, nice move. In with a shot and missed off a stick. Redirected off of Stevens. Huberdeau in front. Kadri scores! Kadri off a body goes right to Frost. Frost into Kadri. Shot scores! And Huberdeau's locked up in front. Complaining about that. Huberdeau has a puck come back. Now Hanley scores! Using that left hand to create some space. Worked all the way around and a shot to the front. Off of Pospisil, he scores! McMichael to the front, left pad saved by Vladar. Back the other way, Coronado, does he have enough gas left? Coronado in, shoots, scores! Off the draw, Flames control. Uyghur. Down deep. Kadri there, backhand alone. Huberdeau scores! Kadri Zary. Zary has Huberdeau. Huberdeau up the boards. The Hall shot tipped in, they score! Kadri steps in to steal. Navigates around the forecheck from Couturier. Hanley will bounce that one out. And Kadri picks it up. Kadri 2-on-1 with Huberdeau. Kadri shoots, scores! York had to decide if he would gamble or not. Did not, and up ice quickly come the Flames. Ruining his skates now to Zary, looking for a second. Zary shoots, scores! He's got it! Kuzmenko making the most of this opportunity. Pospisil trying to get one back and a blocker stop. Then Sharangovich scores! Oh, when it rains, it pours. Kadri stick extended, wants it. What a play by Frost! That would have been a highlight reel goal. Now Uyghur shoots and scores! Konechny shoots, that's blocked. Big shot blocked by Jonathan Huberdeau. Uyghur up ice, taking a look is Kadri. He's going to play for Coronado towards the empty net. Coronado shoots, scores! Factor into a shot on goal. Farabee, great move to the backhand, forehand, scores! What a goal from Joel Farabee! Backlund spots Coleman. His quick shot bounced off Ottinger. Rebound is there. Backlund stop, and they score! Michael Backlund. Farabee right back in for Calgary. Gets it back. Farabee shoots, scores! Rasmus Andersson up the middle, sprinting Kadri, along deep, shoots, scores! On their third power play, dump in, knocked down by Uyghur. Trying to sprint a shorthanded rush, he's got a 2-0. Rooney with Huberdeau, but Huberdeau shoots, scores! Finding in front of Kadri with Sharangovich, plays to Kadri, now to Uyghur on the Flames power play, fakes, over to Huberdeau, lets it fly, and scores! Flames have two caught out on the opposite side of the ice. Now Coronado coming in. His shot, right past save, rebound, Coleman scores! Farabee down deep, Huberdeau. Again to Farabee. Andersson lets it fly, all that hit, Huberdeau bounces in, he scores!
Off a defensive stick. Here come the Flames, Jonathan Huberdeau. Wide open, Andersson, a shot, he scores! Rasmus Andersson! And don't forget those pesky Senators.
Yeah, oh, they're playing so good.
Outstanding. Oh, it deflects in as it pinballs by Joseph Woll.
Top of the circle for Nazem Kadri. All the way across. Hanley shoots off the bank and out in front. Uyghur denied. Rebound. Kadri scores!
A game that didn't go well. Really well thought out.
Kadri to Coronado. Scores! What a shot from Coronado! Flames setting up their power play. Frost to the side. Coronado gets it back, shoots, they score! It's on and off of Pospisil, who resets up top. Zary shoots, stop, works and scores! It's snuck through! Just out of the reach for Sharangovich. Back to the point it goes though. Coleman has it now. Little give and go, very random shot, scores! Coronado. With the Flames still buzzing. Huberdeau scores! The Flames are trying to get it out. Kadri, empty net. He's got Coronado. Kadri shoots, scores! He's got 2 wins this year for the Islanders. Coronado curls around his lawn. Ranger tipped in, he scores! A penalty shot. Busy night for him. Flames trying to make it busy today as well. Coronado again scores! Matt Coronado is where I was going, and Flames trying to earn another tie off the draw. Ball across, Andersson shot, tipped, they score! Huberdeau! He's tied it! Calgary, their hearts pumping. And Kadri alone scores! Nazem Kadri, overtime winner! On to Montour. Frost across the line, Huberdeau. Kadri shoots, scores! The veterans stepping up for the Flames. Andersson slapper scores! And the stare down. Eberle works it into Dunn. Denied by Woll. Flames have a breakaway. Nazem Kadri. Game on the line. Kadri Gets it going. Kadri behind the net, going to work. Kadri on the backhand, a forehand, shoots, scores! How did he put that in? As the theater in the standings continues, drama on the ice builds tonight. Huberdeau sends it over. They score! Right off the first shift!
Just in general right now with 7 goals in his last 9 coming in. But off the dump in, here's Calgary on the counter. Now some Kadri, a wrist shot, kicks in, rebound, score! Up the left-hand side, Emberson knocked it down. Kadri driving in left wing, centers, open man, shot, score!
Moved along. Klapka sent back. Weegar at the point, wristing wide, and Trickles! Klapka, they score!
Owen just kept it out of the reach of Frost, who was hoping maybe to pick it up and head in. Anderson scores!
Help get that puck in for the Ducks. Zegras pursues. Weegar on to Hanley. Flames get it out. Sharangovich to Kadri. 2-on-1 right off the bat. Kadri in. Shoots, scores! Lacombe turns it back up. Off a stick of Coleman. Here's a short-handed chance. Coleman coming in alone. Deeks scores!
Did he do that effortlessly? Holy, that was nice.
Yeah, it looks pretty common there. Coleman trying to test him. Shoots, scores!
What momentum the Flames would get if they're able to find one here. Hanley looking, shooting, score! Third period action just underway as Coronado takes it. Score! Tie game!
Weegar has a look, has Kadri on the wing. Here's Frost with room and time, shoots, scores! Nice little exit up pass to Wenberg. He outweights Backlund. Wenberg still with it, he lost it! Coronado scores!
Backlund picked it up. Coronado took a look, didn't go to Coleman, instead to the line, spread out. Weegar tipped in front, Backlund scores! Weegar now to Pospisil, his shot, a rocket, and a blocker stopped by Husso. Farabee puts it on, swept away Husso, rebound, Sharangovich scores! Checked up off the stick of Coronado, Flames get out, Coleman moves to Backlund, skating well in with Coronado, Backlund shoots, Coronado scores! What a play! Hanley slaps it in, Gustafsson, Coleman trying to catch him, and that's jammed in by Backlund, who scores! Up ice at Sharangovich. Frost holding the line, crosses full Pospisil. Pospisil in, shoots, tipped and scores! Sharangovich! It was a jersey right there.
Yeah, you're right,
Kelly.
That's right.
Good eyes. Flames want to put it just below that. Kadri lets it go, scores! Johansson up top, and it's stolen. Lomberg, corner break. Ryan Lomberg in, shoots, scores! Hanley able to hold the zone. Huberdeau comes up with it at the point. Klapka playing a Weegar off the bench. Unload, scores! Stretch pass. Sharangovich gets it back. Scores!
I'll finish that thought in a minute. There's impression here.
Coronado. Absolutely, Kelly. Centering. Coronado scores! Sharangovich empty netter scores! The lottery all in one place. Kadri off the draw to Weegar. Traffic in front as he moves in. Weegar gets his own one-time scores!
I'm with Ryan, Corey, and Eric with their intermission about all the positives.
Power play, Kadri scores! Whipping it away. Ball a move. Now Coleman. Into the middle. Backlund shot, scores! They tied it! Here's a steal as Klapka put it right through the top of the crease. Was hoping there was a white jersey. Pahal shooting for a tip, and Klapka now spinning around. Kadri scores! Flames coming right back in, and Kadri scores! What a setup! Fought off, stopped by Riddick. Did well to keep in front of that. Coronado usually doesn't need 2 of those. And Zane Parekh scores! Backlund As Coleman with him, shoots, scores! Michael Backlund, the latest in LA, 5-0 Flames.